Hello and welcome back everybody to another video from the Education Weekly. Hello everybody, and let's dive straight into our topic. Let's imagine for a second that on a bright and sunny day, a completely random person comes and asks you, what is the hypotenuse of this yield sign? Now you have two options here. 1. Run for your life. 2. Start calculating. If you're a person like me, you choose the latter. Let's start with our triangle basics. As you can see, there is a lot of triangles, and it can be hard to tell them apart sometimes. So, let's see how we can sort them. First, we can sort them by angles, and we can sort them by their sides. Let's start off with angles. There are 3 ways to sort a triangle by its angles. It can be an acute triangle, a right triangle, or an obtuse triangle. Let's start with an acute triangle. An acute angle is when the angle measures less than 90 degrees. Degrees are a unit of measurement for angles. If it measures less than 90 degrees, it's an acute angle. If there's all acute angles in a triangle, it's an acute triangle. Next, we have a right triangle. If the angle measures exactly 90 degrees, it is a right angle. Right triangles are triangles that have at least one and exactly one right angle. Let's go to our last kind of angle sorting, obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is when the angle measures greater than 90 degrees. Also, that yellow sign that you see on your screen means that the notes will now go to the next page, hiding these notes, so you can pause the video at this time and catch up on the notes that you've missed. And finally, we have the wrong triangle. A wrong triangle is when wait a minute, wrong triangles don't exist. Okay, let's move on to side lengths. First, we can sort with side lengths, and our triangle is an equilateral triangle. When all of the side lengths are equal, then that makes an equilateral triangle. Next, we have an isosceles triangle. When 2 sides are the same, denoted by the 2 lines, it's called an isosceles triangle. Lastly, we have an oddball triangle, when no sides are equal. Hey, why do you say that's wrong? Well, I guess some people can call it a scalene triangle, but I like to call it oddball. But I would stick to scalene. Scalene is when no sides are equal. So, we've covered sorting a triangle, but we don't know how to find an area of a triangle yet. Let's go into it. But first, lunch break! Today I have a sandwich. Well, actually 2 sandwiches, and they're both triangles. And I have a square sandwich. Hey, wait a minute. The two triangle sandwiches are the same as the square sandwich. 2 triangles equals 1 square. That means if the square has an area of 10, that means it covers 10 units, then both of the triangles have to have an area of 5, meaning they both cover 5 units. And when you add the 2 triangles together, you get 10. That means a potato is an apple. Oh, wait, wrong video. Okay, since we know about a square, the length and the width, the L and the W, when they're multiplied together, you get the area. So, since a triangle is half of a square, that means if you multiply the length and the width of a triangle, then you get the area of 2 triangles. But if you divide that by 2, then you get the area of 1 triangle. That's how you find the area of a triangle. I should really do this more. But that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Make sure to, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and watch this other video. Thanks for watching, and comment on what topic we should cover next on The Education Weekly.